good people of the world, Connor here. So I know I made a video recently about me being on testosterone for 11 weeks, but I didn't really talk about much along the lines of how I've been feeling and whatnot. So I figured I'd do that. So the biggest changes, obviously, that I'm seeing so far are my voice has been cracking a little bit, which is sometimes embarrassing, but that's okay. I'm starting to get a darker hair here, which is really exciting, and I have pimples a lot more. Used to only get them when I got my period, and that has stopped, which is awesome, and it makes me feel awesome because then I don't have to carry those things around anymore, and that's a beautiful thing. So that makes me feel physically a lot better and emotionally a lot better because now I don't have to hide it when I go to the guys' room. But yeah, so it's going really well, and I'm really happy. I said in my last video, last time I went, I brought home my little bottle of testosterone, and my dad's going to teach me how to do it, so I don't have to go there every 2 weeks, which saves a lot of money. So that's kind of freaking awesome. And emotionally, I feel like a million times better. Just because, there aren't huge changes that would be there a year from now, but just the fact that I've started hormone therapy makes me feel so much better, and it's I never realized how much different it would be, So I'm really happy about that. So it's hopefully it'll just keep getting better and better and better and better. So I can't think of what I wanted to talk about. The only thing I'm worried about is going home for winter break, because now we just got past finals week and I'll be going home soon with my family. And my dad's been doing better. He's been trying to call me Connor more. My mom, not so much. She still calls me Andrea, which is hard. And obviously they use female pronouns, which it sucks. And I wish it wasn't like that, but it's hard for them to just switch over after being my parents for 20 years. So I'm trying to give them time, but I'm also nervous being home for a month. Just because it's hard, going from being in an environment where I'm completely accepted as a guy to being home where, all of my memories as a female are present. So I'm a little nervous about that, and we'll see how it goes. My sister's really good about it. She calls me her brother and tries to use he as much as she can. She's younger and it's easier for her to get used to it and accept what's going on. So, and at least they'll be home and they'll be able to see me while these changes are happening, rather than just seeing them periodically and just being like, oh, you have a deeper voice now, or oh, you have a mustache now, or this and that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little nervous. I think it'll be okay. Other than that, I'm hoping that people at work start calling me by he, because I'm visibly becoming... It's visibly more obvious that I'm a guy. So I'm hoping they'll start calling me by male pronouns rather than she, because it's just really embarrassing. That's one of the hardest parts about going to work, is that they still use the female pronouns, and it's embarrassing because they'll say she in front of a customer, and they'll be like, oh, was I saying he and that was wrong? And it's just what am I going to do? Be like, oh, no, my boss doesn't know what I am, So it's frustrating. That's the one frustrating thing about work. I'm trying to tell you guys how I've been feeling about things and, keep you updated, because I know I haven't really given emotional and what's going on update for a while. And, I want people out there to know that if they're going through the same thing, it's not a rare feeling, and there's other people feeling it too. So, yeah, it's definitely hard. And I'm not saying that now that I've started testosterone, my emotions. I feel 100% better. You know, I don't feel like shit anymore. I still do feel like shit sometimes, and it'll always be hard. But I've started to kind of in my head be like, you know what? I'm on my way. It's gonna be fine. You know, it's just a matter of getting comfortable with yourself and telling yourself that it's gonna be okay, and at some point you're gonna be there. And for those who haven't started testosterone and are feeling these feelings, you are going to make it there. I thought I wasn't going to, and you know, I had my rough time. I was in the hospital, and you know, I had moments where I felt extremely suicidal and that I wasn't gonna ever be happy. But don't forget that you will get there. No matter if your family's accepting, your friends are accepting, or if they're not accepting, you will get there. And there's people out here who are willing to help you. And, you know, I'm one of those people. So just know that. Just know that you're not alone. You're not. And I try to express that as much as I can because it's true. Because I thought that I was alone. And I wasn't. So, you know, if you guys have any other questions about how I've been feeling, how I've been doing, or need any help with anything, just tell me, and I'm here. All right. I love you guys.